Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? The title of the video is The Real Earth Explained. The Real Earth. What is the real Earth? Explain. What is the real Earth? Explain. Now, we want to show you a couple Bible verses before we start talking about what we're going to talk about. Because we don't want to be interrupted. I see the Bible right here.
The Book of Genesis, Chapter 1. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters.
Now that Bible says that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth was formless without void. Formless without void, formless and void and darkness filled the face of the earth and deep, and God over the waters. So God created the heavens and the earth, not planet Earth. Now let's see another one. See this one here?
Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea.
Now, it said that in the end, in the new world, God will recreate the heaven and the earth. Understand? Now, the question is, everybody know what heaven is. Everybody know heaven is the paradise for the celestials, the good angels, for good people. Now, do you know what the earth means? What is the earth? Do you think the earth is just planet Earth? You have a planet called Earth that this lady, Taffy Dollar, you feel me, trying to deceive everybody, deceive me, that, oh, we ain't planet Earth, this is the Earth. When God was talking about the Earth, he was talking about planet Earth. No, that was just a name you gave this planet. The earth. The Bible said, God, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was void, without form. The earth was void. You understand? The earth, which is space, the physical, what you can see. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is a spiritual. You can't really see heaven unless God gives you eyes. They're like, you can't go there unless you go there through the spirit. You die, and you're a good person, you go to heaven. If you're an evil person, you have to burn and stay on earth. You have to be physical. It is in the new world we set up everything, and we set up rules and regulations for how people will come to heaven and come to earth and kick it and hang out and do all that stuff. But right now, all that stuff not going on. You feel me? So I want to clear people's mind, because people are saying the earth is planet Earth. You feel me? She got people thinking the earth is planet Earth. That's why the Bible in Revelation 13 talks about everybody that's on the earth will bow down to him, which is there are people on earth. There are people, there are nations, there are tongues, there are languages. You feel me? There are languages on earth. Not this planet Earth, but all the galaxies, all the planets. And everybody on this planet and all these galaxies and universe and multi-universe will have to answer the beast and go through it. That hell will have to go through the mark of the beast. And if they don't survive, if they're not fasting and doing what's supposed to need to be done, they will get the mark of the beast. Say everybody that their name is not written in the book of life will bow down and worship the beast, everybody on earth. So it's talking about the earth, the galaxies, the planets, the universe, the multi-universe, the multiverses, the wormholes, all those things are all earth. You feel me? That is earth in one big nutshell. It is in the demon world, in the tip top of demon world hell. After the gates of hell, you see the planets. Because you see you have heaven, because you have heaven, because you have heaven. When you come to the end of heaven, you get to the gates of hell. That's why I say, my arm is from the ends of heaven, which is from the demon world. You get to hell. And when you get to hell, you go deep down, you pass the planets, you keep going deep down, keep going down, you go down for a very long time, you'll get to the bottomless pit. It starts turning into a bottomless pit. Because the bottomless pit when you go down. Because you be going down, it turns into a bottomless pit, a very big bottomless pit that is very huge. You feel me? That is very huge. A bottomless pit that is very huge. It turns to a bottomless pit that is very huge. And you have to keep going down. You keep going down and going down. You see all the demon worlds. And you see the demon world. And you see all the things that demons do when demons stay. You feel me? When demons stay, they stay very far. They despair in a pit. How they come in. They think of where they want to go. And then they despair in a pit. Or they fly there. Sometimes when they fly so it's too far, the wings get tired. They have to despair in a pit because it's too far. Because despair in a pit is faster. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand about Earth. When it says Earth, it's talking about the whole spectrum of the created universe. The multi-universes, the galaxies, you feel me? All the solar systems, you feel me? The planetary systems, all the different planetary systems, there are people on them. That's what the book of Revelation says, that there are people on these planetary systems. In this earth, there are people, whether you call them aliens, whether you call them humans, whether you call them aliens, or creatures, or things, they are people. They are all people. All of y'all are people, because you're a nation, you're a tongue, you're a language, a tongue. You have tongues, you have languages. A tongue is another word for language. You're a tongue, you have a tongue, you speak. You speak your native language. Your languages. You're a nation. You're a people. So I call them the people. So there are people out here in this universe. You feel me? And that's what I want to get y'all to understand. That there are people out here in this universe. You feel me? There are people out here in this universe. And they've been trying to say that there's nobody. That there's nobody in Mars. There's nobody in Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, Mercury, Pluto. There's nobody in all the planets. That they say they have satellites that see these planets. That there's no life form there, but they haven't been able to go and say they haven't been able to go there. Bitch, you went there. You went there and dialogue with these people, because the Bible said the great powers sit upon more many waters, which are the waters of the people, the language, the tongues. So you went to all these places. You feel me? You're just trying to make it so that way I have to, and then, so that way I don't communicate with these aliens. Because she doesn't want me to talk to aliens. Because aliens will keep it real and tell the truth on their ass. You feel me? But that's what's so funny. You feel me? That's what's so funny. You feel me? That they're lying. You feel me? That's what's so funny. That they're lying. But the Bible says there are many tongues out there. There are languages out there. There are people out there. He calls them people, for all y'all people. And I created this existence. If she's trying to lie to me, and I created this existence, I'm the one that created everything. Tripping don't help me, Gucci don't Bashir don't help me. Well, I created the heavens and I created the earth. The Bible said in the beginning, God created the heavens and he created the earth. I'm the God that created the heavens and earth. I know what I created. I know who I created. The things I created. So when I come in, I hear stories on YouTube about there's nobody in space. But if there's nobody in space, how do you explain your UFOs? How do you explain your UFOs that you don't want to tell the truth about, and you don't want to show people the UFO, the aliens, and the people that are there in the UFOs? How do you explain the UFOs? How do you explain the UFOs? How do you explain the alien activities? People always seen a saucer. People always seen a flying alien ship somewhere around. She wants to keep all the information to herself. She wants to hide it. That's why I'm glad that her reign is over with. Because nigga tired of playing this game for her. She thinks she's playing games with somebody or she's deceiving somebody. I'm just looking at that bitch like, okay, they know UFO. She want me to scream. She want me to say, oh, show UFO. Or do this or do that. No, I'm not going to do that. You say that's no UFO? Okay, cool, that's no UFO. But the Bible says it's different. The Bible says it's different. I know I created aliens. I created other people. Other than just the earth. Other than just this planet that you call Earth. She even renamed the planet Earth. To say, this is Earth. This is the Earth God created. He didn't create nothing else. Then how do you explain the solar system out there? Where there's no life on the solar system. Where you've never been there. And most of the solar system you talk about, all the solar systems are far away from you. You haven't been to none. You claim you haven't been to none of them. But you have. You just want to lie. Nobody want to argue with you, man. But anyway, remember, like I was saying, so that's the earth. The whole created existence. The whole earthly, physical existence. This physical realm, where you had the planets, the galaxies, you in the demon world, leads to hell, you in the demon world, leads to hell. That's the earth. That's why the Bible said in Revelation, the end, that he created the heavens and the earth. It did not say we were creating the heavens and planet Earth. It did not say we were creating the heavens and planet Earth. It said we created the heavens and the earth, which means the expanse of this existence is Earth. You feel me? Yep. So I just want y'all to understand what Earth is. What is Earth? I want y'all to understand what Earth is. Understanding what is Earth. You know what I'm saying? What does Earth mean? Feel me? Because this lady, she just tried to deceive everybody, end up deceiving herself. You feel me? She end up deceiving herself so bad that it's funny as hell. It's funny as hell that she deceived herself. You know? It's funny as hell, y'all. You feel me? She didn't want me to do nothing. She ended up didn't do nothing. She was doing things. She was sneaking and doing things. She couldn't enjoy life and scream. She couldn't enjoy life and anything. She had to act. Maybe she been acting her whole life, playing multiple roles. You know what I'm saying? Doing things behind people's back, behind my back. People talking about she's running things. I look at that bitch like, bitch, you can't even come out and say you're queen. How you running things if you are hiding? If you're hiding where you are. You say you're a queen, but you're hiding where you are. From little old me. When you said, I don't matter. You feel me? You're hiding everything. But anyway, but I just want y'all to understand what Earth is. You feel me? Because motherfuckers lied and tell lies about Earth. So now we're about to go into the meaning of Revelation 13. When it said, oh, the whole earth about worship him. Those are names not written in the book of life. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this explained things to you and cleared the narrative about Earth. So you see things different. You feel me? You see things different. You feel me? So be blessed. Have a nice day. Have a productive day. Have a productive weekend. Be blessed.